What's up guys, my name is Julie and this is the Curated Curvy, where I bring you along for the journey as I attempt to create the curated wardrobe of my dreams with these two hands. And today I have for you all an alterations video of sorts. So going around on the YouTube internet, there have been a lot of videos popping up about alterations and the power of alterations and the necessity of alterations. Alterations is when you take a piece of ready-made clothing and you tailor it or alter it to better suit or better fit, your body. Now, because I make most of my clothes, I don't need to alter them to better suit my body. However, I do need to alter some things to better suit my style. So I have a few things that I've been hanging up in my closet that I cannot part with because of either the fabric or the time spent in making them, or just knowing the potential that these things could possibly be. So today with you, I am going to go ahead and pull out items. We're going to look at them. We're going to try and tweak them and make them to where they are actually wearable and they will have some usage in my closet. So without further ado, let's get into the first one. Okay, so the first garment that I would like to alter and change is this dress. I will insert some shots of this dress obviously right here so that you can see what it looks like in all of its glory. Now, this dress is a wonderful dress. I feel like this dress was the culmination of my Gunny Sacks Zimmerman circa, I want to say 2022 fall spring collection. And yeah, it just has all of the things. It has the oversized collar, it has pin tucks, it has lace detailing, it has shirred cuffs, it has voluminous sleeves, it has a giant tiered skirt, which, fun fact, has never been properly hemmed. So it just has all of the things. And while I don't hate the dress and I've worn it maybe 2 times, I don't love it. So basically I took a bodice or a shirt pattern and then I smooshed it onto a skirt pattern. And when I did that, I didn't take into account where I like my shirts to fall versus where I like the bodice half of my dresses to fall. So this is a little too long and goes a little past my waist and I just don't find it flattering. Also, it's a lot. It's a lot of dress. It's a lot of fabric. It was made from a thrifted bed sheet that I absolutely adore. And so I don't want to get rid of it, not gonna part with it. Here's what I'm thinking of doing. And so basically I think that if I separate these and turn them into 2 separate functioning pieces, I would get more wear out of it. So literally detaching the skirt from the bodice, putting some sort of waistband on the skirt, and then hemming the bodice so that I have a shirt and a skirt instead of a dress. And I think that that's going to solve my problem. So first thing we need to do is get out our favorite tool ever, the seam ripper, and detach this skirt from this shirt, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. Okay, so I've detached the skirt from the bodice, and as you can see, while it was too short as a dress, I think it is a little too short as a top. Like, I feel like if I still have to hem it, then I'm taking off that much, and as you can see, I don't want that little sliver of skin showing. So now what I'm gonna have to do is go through my fabric stash bin and see if I can find a fabric that matches closely with this to create some sort of hemband to add a little bit of length, and also that would finish off this edge here. Okay, so this is why you save your scraps, because this is literally the same exact fabric from the dress. So this is perfect. Scraps. This is why you save your scraps, because you never know. You never know. So I have these 2. And then I have this one, which was a part of like the decorative piece of the what is it called, of the blouse. Let me show you. It's another remnant of these here. You see how that one is just like a lot more full with flowers, and then the rest is really spaced out. So that's this, but I think I want to use this for the front band of the skirt. I think that just might be nice. I don't know. Imagine that for the front band of the skirt. Maybe not. So maybe I'll use this for part of the hem facing, or the hem, I don't think it's going to be called a hem facing, like the hem band for the shirt, and then a little bit of this, and then I should definitely have enough between that to create a waistband for the skirt. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. First of all, I'm going to need a band of 45 inches long. So that would cover the entire bottom of this shirt. And this band that I have here is only 40 inches long, so I would need an extra 5 inches. How I'm thinking I'm gonna add that is right here, I have this little piece that's hanging down for whatever reason. So I'm just gonna cut that off and attach that to the end. Now, looking at the band, if I were to put it on like this, it would be 3 inches long, which is too long for me. I want to add 2 inches to this. So basically, I am just going to cut off some of this white here. And then that way, when I fold it in half, I will have a band that's 2 inches, and it will also give my flowers like the front center fold of the band. Whereas before, if I would have folded just in half, the flowers would just kind of be trailing here on the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna cut off this piece here. I'm gonna attach it here, and then I'm gonna trim down the excess to get 4 inches of this. That way when I fold it in half, I have a band of 2 inches. Now, I've talked about this method on my channel before, but basically what you're gonna do now, you have this seam allowance folded down, you have pressed this and then pressed it up towards like the edge of the hemband. You're going to take it, and the hemband only right sides together, you are going to fold to get these two to line up here. And then you are going to stitch along your seam allowance, which is a 1/2 inch for me right there. Now the line's been sewn there, so I'm just going to trim this down. Then I'm also going to trim that corner so that when I turn that over, it's nice and smooth. I'm going to go to my iron and press these seams open, and then I'll turn it out like that. And that way now the edge of my hemband has a nice clean finish. Obviously it's gonna look better than that after ironing. This is the part in the making process where it all goes downhill. As you can see, there's a mess everywhere, but I've started on the skirt. So I did have to alter the pattern a little bit. Basically, I'm gonna have to put some sort of gathers in the skirt. So I made the front band shorter and the back band longer. Now I'm gonna go ahead and interface, cut out the back, and then we'll hopefully get that attached today. Okay, so turn this around.
The back of the waistband has been attached. The front of the waistband is, if this could stay up, I could show you, is going to be flat. So now I am going to close this section here, and then I'll fold this over, edge stitch it down, and that'll be the front and the back. Although now I kind of don't mind the back. I wish, like, low key I would have just done the whole thing like this, because that's kind of cute. But whatever, we're moving on.
Okay, so this is what the shirt looks like all done, and I absolutely love the way that it has come together. As you can see, like, adding that little bit on the bottom, it is still very cropped, but it's like in acceptable length for me. Like, I'm not going to be like flashing my tummy as I am moving and whatnot. I feel like because the shirt is so much, this just makes it like so much more wearable as opposed to having it attached to that giant floofy skirt. I feel like that was just, it was too much of a mixture. I really, like I said, I like it so much better like this. I can definitely see myself wearing it exactly like this. The band actually added the perfect amount of length. As you can see, it still falls slightly below my waist, so you're still getting, like, I am still getting a very cropped look, but it's not too cropped to where like I'm flashing or exposing my stomach, because that's not what I wanted for this shirt. I also like that I was so fortunate enough to find a piece of fabric that was literally from the same shirt. So this panel here is echoed on the bottom of the band here, and I just feel like it gives, like, I don't know, something more to the shirt as opposed to it just being a white band down there. I think it came together absolutely perfectly, and now it is something that I feel like I will reach for and I'll wear more, as opposed to having, like I said, the entire dress that I wasn't wearing at all. All right, and here is the skirt just as a standalone piece, and I love it so much more this way. Again, I feel like I'm gonna get so much more wear and usage out of it paired like this as opposed to connected to the shirt, because it was so much in general. The waistband application went very, very smoothly. Like I said, I was able to take the waistband off of McCall's 8066 and just smoosh it onto this. The skirt already had pockets, so that worked out perfectly. Fun fact, I actually put the front of the waistband on the back of the skirt but since it's just like, I think like the same panels, I don't think it matters that much. And if it does bother me, there's no problem in simply turning it around and having the stretchy part on the front and then the smooth part on the back. I can literally just wear it however I want to, but I think for the time being, I'm going to keep the smooth part on the front and the stretchy part on the back. But yeah, it came out absolutely perfectly. I adore it. Again, I think I'm gonna get so much more wear out of it with like it being this way as opposed to the way that it was before, because now I feel like it's a lot of skirt, but I can tone it down with the shirt, even though here I have it paired with my I want to say this is Vogue 1914. I don't know, I'll put it up for you, but I have it paired with my Vogue sweater that I hacked to have these big voluminous sleeves on it, and I think this is just such a cute pairing. Also, what I realized is this skirt is so full and so giant. This would also be a great thing to double as a petticoat because it's like midi length, so full. The bottom tier is absolutely gigantic. It literally took like 5 years to hem. So yeah, I think this would be great to like double as a petticoat for some of my dresses that are a little bit longer, but I want to add some fullness too. So yeah, that's the skirt. Alright guys, and that is it for this video. Thank you so much for staying and watching the entire video. If you are interested in seeing more videos of me messing with clothes, then go ahead and check out this video. And until next time, stay beautiful, make great things. Bye!